LUKA Doncic has taken the NBA by storm. Someone who at only 20 years old is putting up stats like we have never seen. In today's video, I'll be doing my best to create a LUKA Doncic like my player in NBA 2K20. If you guys like any part of this video, be sure to drop a like, and if you're new, sub to the channel. But without further ado, let's get right to the action. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Choc, and as you can tell by the title and the cute little intro we just had, today we are creating the man, the myth, the legend, LUKA Doncic. Now look, LUKA Doncic has been absolutely killing it this year, and man, he is looking like he is going to have an overall extremely successful career. So I thought, you know what? Why not bring LUKA Doncic to NBA 2K20? I wanted to have my own LUKA Doncic build, so that's exactly what we're doing today. In today's video, we are creating the man, the myth, the legend, LUKA Doncic. So without further ado, let's get right to this action. So look, as you see, LUKA Doncic, I even got my guy looking like LUKA Doncic. In the gameplay, I had his tattoo set up, you know, hit the whole 9 yards. I kind of changed it because I was playing on a different player, so ignore all the miscellaneous tattoos and all that good stuff. So look, you're going to pick a small forward, right-handed, number 77, just like LUKA Doncic would be. So look, pure playmaker pie chart, guys. Now I understand there's definitely a lot of ways that you could have went with this, and you could have made a case to make a bunch of different positions. At the end of the day, we are very limited in what we can do with the player creator. But if you had to pick LUKA Doncic's playstyle, LUKA Doncic is a ball handler, man. He gets open, he gets buckets. The pure playmaker pie chart is the best pie chart for LUKA Doncic, so that's the pie chart we're going to go with. For the physical profile, like I say always, you can make a case for any physical profile. I'm always going to go speed. That's just me. With guards, I want to be as fast as possible. And for this build to be successful, which let me tell you guys right now, this build is actually going to end up being a really good build, especially at 99 overall. But for builds to be good, you have to be able to be faster than your opponent. That is why I always go with the speed pie chart. Alright, so look, always when I'm setting the potential, I want to make it as realistic as possible, but I also want it to be a good and playable build. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it realistic, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure you can play with this build. And let me tell you something right now, guys. This build is actually extremely good, and you're going to see in the gameplay coming up why it's actually going to be a super dominant build. So look, what you're going to do is you're going to max your close shot, your driving layup, and your driving dunk. That's going to give you 7 finishing badges. Go ahead and max your shooting, guys. It's LUKA Doncic, man. He's a sniper. That's going to give you 7 finishing, 15 shooting. Max your playmaking out. That's going to give you 30. Yes, 30 playmaking on a 6'7" speed boosting demigod. And then you still have enough left over to max the important defensive categories. So max your perimeter defense, max your lateral, get your steal to a 60. 60 is really all you need to get some fluky plucks. And then get your offensive and your defensive rebounding up, all right? Put your offensive and your defensive rebounding at 60, and then boom, you're good to go. This LUKA build is extremely good. The stats are there. Trust me, guys. This build, you're going to see in the gameplay, this build literally can hold it down. Body shape, LUKA is a burly kind of guy, man. He's a bigger guy, burly guy, and that just works out better anyways for 2K. Burly body shape. LUKA is obviously 6'7", so you're going to make him 6'7". He's 230 pounds, which actually plays into how we're going to play with him. 230. For your wingspan, I put the wingspan to about 82.8. If you want a speed boost off rip, you need to get it to an 86. So you're going to go with an 80, but with me, I always play the long game. I know I'm going to get to 99 at some point, so I went with 82.8. And then for your takeover, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and select the playmaking takeover. That way, you know, you're going to see, you're going to be able to snap ankles. You know how I feel about playmaking takeover. Playmaking takeover is the best takeover on NBA 2K20 and the takeover that I'm taking every single time. So go ahead and select the playmaking takeover. And then boom, you have created a slashing playmaker, aka a LUKA Doncic. Now look, guys, without further ado, I want to show you guys some gameplay of this build fresh out of the lab, 85 overall, just to show you how insane this build actually is, and maybe show you guys why you might want to consider making a LUKA Doncic build for yourself. Alright, look, let's get right into this gameplay, man. As you guys see, 85 overall, fresh out of the lab, guys. And let me tell you something right now. This build is literally a bucket getter, alright? This build can genuinely do everything. That right there is one of my favorite parts about this build, okay? This build, when you don't have something, like when you don't have a basket, you go into the post and you have a basket every single time. And the reason for that is everybody that's making point guards makes these short little 6'3", 6'2" players with minimum wingspan. Guys, this build is 6'7" and can do everything that those builds can do, as you see right there. Little fry session for the green light, man. But guys, I'm telling you, I made this build unsure of how it would be, okay? I just really wanted to make a build that was like LUKA DONCIC. I didn't know if it would actually be playable or if it would be a good build. But guys, this build can literally do everything. It is very good overall. Defensively, you hold your own. You're 6'7". But this post aspect, guys, is huge. And as you see, I'm worming them, getting the rebound right back in the post for another easy basket. Guys, it's a major thing when you have a 6'3" guard guarding you and you can just throw him right into the post and get a basket anytime you don't have something going. And that's huge for me. As you guys see, I'm doing a lot of that. Look, he's too little. Get out of my way, bro. That's an easy post, easy move. So that's one of the things I like a lot about this build. It keeps people on their toes. As you see, I'm out here frying for the green light. And it's just like, you really don't know what I'm going to do because I can literally do it all. I'm 6'7". I will literally post you up every time if I feel like it. And I still have a more than capable jump shot. Great finish in the paint. And I'm still a playmaker, man. I can literally do everything on the court. So, in my opinion, this is by far the most LUKA-like build. As you guys see, even my players' movements with the dribble SIGS and stuff, it's just LUKA speed. You know, LUKA's not necessarily the fastest guy in the bunch, but he's strong, meticulous, and he picks his spots, man. And that's kind of what I was doing in this gameplay, bro. Look, hooking him. Get out of my way, bro. You're just way too little. I'm LUKA DONCIC, 6'7", 230 coming at you. Nothing you can do about it. But as you see, this build is really good, man. You guys see with my floor general, I can green it, but you know, I want to go with a little spin post shots, man. I was out here having fun, genuinely feeling like LUKA, and that's what keeps NBA 2K20 fun and fresh for me, man. I like playing on new builds. As you guys see, I make so many different builds. That's what keeps the game fun, man. I like being able to, you know, make these my players like NBA players. And obviously with the my player builder, we're limited in how we can do that. But, you know, I do my best to try to make it as accurate as possible. And I feel like this LUKA build is pretty spot on, man. As you can see, I can shoot from anywhere. I can dribble like LUKA. I can get into the post and get a bucket. There's nothing LUKA can't do on the basketball court. Look at me skipping through the lane. He's too little. And I'm telling you guys, that's one of my favorite things about this build is genuinely people are either too slow, as you see my dog right there touching his toes and I'm hitting the little lean like I'm LUKA. But yeah, people are either too slow or too small. And there's really no in between. Like, a guard's not going to be able to stop me. I can literally post a guard every single time if I feel like it. As you see right there, not even a good release. But it's LUKA, man. Are you making LUKA miss that jump shot? And the answer is no. So, this build is a lot better than I thought it was going to be, man. I thought this build was going to be a pain to play on. I thought it wasn't going to be a lot of fun. But, bro, this build is actually nice. And, like, it might be a build that I throw into the repertoire. Like, sometimes I make builds and I'm just doing it for content. But it's like, I feel like this is actually a competitive build. Like, for me to only be an 85 overall and moving like this is showing me that this kind of has similarities to my two-way build. You guys know how I feel about the two-way slashing playmaker. Still my favorite build in NBA 2K20, but this build's not that far behind it. So look, in this game right here specifically, I'm playing against a 6'5", two-way slashing playmaker. And for those of you guys that don't know, that's essentially a lockdown defender build. And there's no difference. As you see, when I want to post him up, I'm posting him up, spinning. He's still too little. I don't know if it's just because I'm 6'7", or if it's the 230-pound weight, or what it is, but bro, I'm literally frying this lockdown defender, guys. This is a lock. Look at him. He is a baby. I'm literally post-spinning a lock with no post-spin badges. I don't even have post-spin technician on. Nothing different. Same type of thing right back in the post. Nothing's changing, bro. Look at him. That's a lockdown defender, and he's getting thrown around like a rag doll. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you, I I don't know, man. This build might take the cake for me, bro. I'm liking the aspect that I can post up and get what I want whenever I want, and the ability to shoot. Bro, you got to stay on your feet, my G. Green light. But the ability to shoot, dribble, post up, and still be a great defender makes this build absolutely nutty for me. But as you see, scores 19-0. The lock cannot get a stop. Right back in the post. Great defense, but guess what? I'm 6'7", throwing him back in the post. Get out of my way. 21-0, man. This build is nuts. But guys, that is the end of today's video. If you want to see more Luka Doncic build videos, if you guys want me to continue badging this build out, let me know in the comment section, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, I think this build is going to be extremely successful to me, and I think it's gonna be a good build overall. I think it might be a build that you guys want to look into for yourselves. It seems like a super fun and easily playable build. So guys, as always, if you enjoyed any part of today's video, please be sure to do me a huge favor and drop a like on the video, and let me know in the comment section what you want to see in the upcoming videos. As always, it's your boy Choc. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.